N80 billion discovered in sacked refinery MD's accounts amid massive corruption probe. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has uncovered a major financial scandal involving top executives of Nigeria's key oil refineries. In a sweeping crackdown, several managing directors and top officials of the Port Harcourt Refining Company, PHRC, Warri Refining and Petrochemical Company, WRPC, and Kaduna Refining and Petrochemical Company, KRPC, all subsidiaries of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, have been arrested for allegedly mismanaging billions of dollars earmarked for the rehabilitation of Nigeria's ailing refineries. Over $2.9 billion under probe, according to authoritative sources. And documents seen by Punch, the EFCC is currently investigating the alleged misappropriation of a staggering 2,956,822,122.36 funds released by the federal government over the last few years for the rehabilitation and modernization of the country's refineries.
This sum includes $1,559,239,084.36 allocated to the Port Harcourt Refinery, $740,769,600 dispersed for the Kaduna Refinery, $656,963,938 earmarked for the Warri Refinery. The funds were intended to revamp the refineries to reduce Nigeria's dependence on imported petroleum products and restore local refining capacity. But the expected results have not materialized. Shocking discovery: N80 billion found in sacked MD's bank accounts. In what appears to be one of the most damning findings in the ongoing investigation, N80 billion, approximately 55 million, was discovered in the personal bank accounts of one of the recently dismissed managing directors. Though the EFCC has not officially named the MD involved, sources close to the investigation confirmed that the funds were traced to one of the chief executives removed in the recent purge at NNPCL. The money, investigators believe, may be part of the diverted rehabilitation funds. The former managing director of the Port Harcourt Refining Company Limited has been identified as Mr. Ibrahim Onoja, while Efifia served as the former MD of the Warri Refining and Petrochemical Company Limited. Both are reportedly among those detained and currently being interrogated by the EFCC, public backlash and industry outrage. The scandal has sparked widespread
anger and condemnation from energy sector experts and civil society groups. Many have criticized the NNPCL for what they describe as institutional deception and gross mismanagement. Operators and analysts in the oil and gas sector have accused the NNPCL of misleading Nigerians about the true state of the refineries, particularly the Port Harcourt and Warri plants. Both facilities were reportedly restarted in late 2024. Port Harcourt in November and Warri in December, amid much fanfare. However, contrary to official claims, actual refining output has been disappointingly low, a pattern of failure. Despite billions of dollars spent over the years, Nigeria's refineries have remained largely comatose. This latest scandal echoes
a long-standing pattern of failed turnaround maintenance projects and opaque contract awards. The NNPCL and its subsidiary companies have frequently come under fire for lack of transparency and weak oversight in the management of public resources. The government has previously stated that revitalizing Nigeria's refineries is critical to achieving energy independence and stabilizing fuel prices. With the Dangote refinery also beginning phased operations, the goal was to finally end the importation of refined petroleum products. However, this scandal could set those plans back significantly. EFCC, more arrests. Likely EFCC sources have confirmed that the investigation is far from over. More arrests are expected in the coming days, and forensic audits of financial records and transactions are already underway. The anti-graft agency has also hinted at the possibility of international collaboration to trace offshore accounts and assets linked to the diverted funds. We are committed to following the money trail. This is public money, and those responsible must face justice, a senior EFCC official said. Public calls for accountability and reform. Meanwhile, Nigerians have taken to social media and civil platforms to demand accountability not only from the arrested officials, but also from the NNPCL leadership. Advocacy groups are calling for full public disclosure of the refinery's financial records, prosecution of all individuals involved, regardless of rank.
independent oversight of future rehabilitation contracts, a total restructuring of NNPCL
to ensure transparency and accountability. The discovery of N80 billion in the accounts of a former refinery chief is a shocking reminder of the deep-rooted corruption that continues to plague Nigeria's oil sector. As the EFCC deepens its probe, the eyes of the nation, and indeed the global energy community, remain fixed on how the Nigerian government handles this critical test of integrity and leadership.